Hello students, welcome to the session on three-tier architecture wherein we are going to study the software architecture used for the software project development. So what is the three-tier architecture? It is an architecture typically composed of a presentation tier, a logic tier and a data tier. N-tier application architecture provides a model by which developers can create flexible and reusable applications. A layer is a logical structuring mechanism for the elements that make up the software solution. So, while a tier is a physical structuring mechanism for the system infrastructure. So here we look at the software as well as the understanding of a layer in detail. What are the layers? So we have a look at three different distinct layers. The presentation layer called PL, the business logic layer called the BLL, and the data layer, that is the DL. So whenever we see any software related GUI on our computer window, it is as a result of the presentation. The functioning of the software is because of the business logic layer, and the information that is stored and managed is because of the data layer. So let us see what is a one-tier architecture. It is a single computer, could be your own desktop or a mainframe. In such a case, the presentation layer, the business logic layer and the data layer are all bundled together. So there is no demarcation of any distinct software that represent the layer. In case of two-tier architecture, it is having a client-server concept. The client consists of presentation and business logic layer, whereas the server consists of business logic layer and data layer. So students, whenever we develop Oracle applications, D2K was a tool which provided for the business logic and the data layer. So Oracle is already known to us. But when we talk about providing a GUI, we normally talk about applications such as Visual Basic, .NET, etc. So moving ahead, people realize the importance of separating all the three layers, that is the software components, and they came up with the three-tier architecture. This is mostly used for web development. The presentation layer, the business logic layer and the data layer are all separated. So we can see that the client representing the presentation layer works with the web browser. The business logic layer has got the web server or the application server, and the data layer consists of the database server. So this three-tier architecture makes software project management very simple and easy. Thank you.